to our channel. Woo. Today we're gonna talk about why Jake left Korea and moved to US. There are 5 reasons we're gonna talk about. The first reason is housing in Korea is extremely expensive and it's really stressful for young people, right?
Comparatively.
Because I'm from Seoul, especially Gangnam, and the housing there like starts from $2 million, and then the kids who are born there like me is almost impossible to buy housing there. So even my friends, brother, all left Gangnam and bought a house somewhere else, but it's really stressful. What's your thought about this? And like everyone wants to leave where they were born from. Like, for example, Gladys was born in here in California, and it's not too much burden, I guess. Like, even the house we're living in, like, we can buy it tomorrow, like with mortgage. But in Korea, it's really hard to leave where you're born, right?
Yeah, it depends on the city.
Depends on the city. Yeah. The second reason is career opportunity. What do you think?
What was different from when you came from?
Oh yeah, the best thing is like there's so many companies in the US, and then there are a lot of career opportunities. Compared to Korea, there are not many companies, like not big companies, and then opportunities were limited. And like I was working in Amazon Korea, but there were not many companies I could move. But here, like there's Google, Apple, and so many tech companies from so many countries. They're all have branching here in California. So there's so many opportunities like Tencent, Alibaba, and Korean companies, Japanese companies, Taiwanese companies, Israel companies, Russian companies. So I thought it would be like great to work in like Silicon Valley. And third reason is too much competition and comparing culture of South Korea. And I think it's really toxic. Like South Koreans really compare everything since you're young. For example, like they show your grades and your ranks in your class starting from like elementary school, middle school. You have to compete until you go to universities and even the workplace. Like you're represented by numbers, and it was okay. I was kind of like winner in such system, but I didn't want my kid to like experience same thing. So, but in US, you can choose whatever you want to do. Even like every job has good compensation comparatively. To wrap it up, so the third reason was like in US, you don't have to compare yourself with others, but pursue like what you like, and you can become who you want because every job has good compensation and big markets.
So I think
yeah.
For the most part, that's true. I think there's, of course, competition like in schools, but it depends on the school. Jobs depends on the job, but there's a lot that is more not the same. It's less strict.
Yeah. Fourth reason why Jay moved to US is marriage is like super hard and annoying in Korea. I'm not saying marriage in US is super easy or like, but like in Korea, people like compare everything, right? So in order to marry someone, you need to like check like
all the boxes.
Yeah, all of the conditions. Like how much money someone makes, your fiance makes, what school your fiance is from, and religion matters, and like your family matters, and of course your personality and look matters, and your reputation and everything. Um, here it's same, but like it's more like love matters here. Like in Korea, like no one marries by love. Like that's my thought at least. And like also like one thing is that in Korea, even though married couple are poor, I mean in US, even though married couple are poor like us, we can start marriage life by renting. But in Korea, renting is so expensive. The deposit is like more than a few hundred Ks. So like it's even hard for young married couple to start their marriage life. So that's why like marriage rates in Korea is keep decreasing. For now, only 50% of 30s gets married in Korea. It's a big social problem. What do you think?
I mean, now here in the U.S., people like get married later, but people are still getting married.
Yeah, and like many of Gladys' friends and family, like they started small, like with the rent, right? But like in Korea, no one starts with rent. They start apartment, which is $1 million. It makes like really hard to get married. And finally, the last reason Jake moved to US is to study English and computer science. So we both did the master's program. We were both were seeking like further studies in our expertise. So I majored in computer science, and
I majored in public administration.
yeah, so for 2 years we studied a lot and grew a lot in our domain. So, and also like English is always my like weakest point, right? And I wanted to learn more English and be more fluent in English. So that's why I moved to Korea. I mean, moved here because like back in Korea, like I was working in American companies and I always had to use English, but I was like not too confident. Yeah, using English, writing report in English, whatnot. So yeah. Okay, that's it for today's video, and please subscribe and hit like and leave comments if you want anything you guys want to know. 안녕.